Repeat after me. I am somebody. I am somebody. No matter what the court says, no matter what my family says, no matter what my significant other may say, I am somebody. I'm better than me. I'm better than God. Give yourself a hand. You ever wake up some mornings and you feel like you got so many thoughts rolling around your head? It's almost like the old police song, "Voices Inside My Head" by back in the days of Sting. You got those thoughts going around your head. You just got so many thoughts when you first wake up in the morning. You don't know which one you want to follow. You don't want to know which one you want to go after that day. Well, I'm gonna tell you how to win the war of self-talk, particularly how to have that positive self-talk. So today we're going to talk about how to win the war of self-talk. Number one, if you're going to win the war of self-talk, if you're going to get rid of those negative thoughts, the first thing you want to do is you have to change your programming. Okay? What do I mean by that? Well, understand this, is that the greatest supercomputer ever created is not at NASA, it's not your laptop, and it's definitely not your iPhone. The greatest supercomputer ever created is your brain. Okay? This is the key. If you can program this right, this will pay you off huge. Okay? So I always say this, is that programming is the key. When you program your brain, you're programming in new beliefs. So programming leads to beliefs. Beliefs leads to attitude. Attitude leads to feelings. Feelings lead to actions, and actions create results. Let me say that again. Programming leads to belief. Belief leads to attitude. Attitude leads to feelings. Feelings create action, and action creates results. That's powerful when it comes to understanding how your mind works and how you can change the programming in your mind. Okay? So the next question for you would be, how do I go about changing that programming in my mind? You got to start feeding yourself the right stuff. Take a break from the TV. Get off the internet for a little bit. Stop looking at your Twitter and news feeds and Facebook feeds and things like that. Get away from that stuff, and instead of picking up the remote, pick up a freaking book. Okay? They say that 80% of the people, once they graduate from high school, never pick up another book again. Never pick up another book again. Pick up a book that's going to be positive. Pick up a book that's going to add value to your life. Pick up something that's going to make a difference, okay? There's a vast majority of books out there that are very positive, that are very good as far as feeding your spirit and your mind. My favorite one happens to be the Bible, the Bible, Basic Instructions Before We Leave Earth, okay? You got to connect with that spirit man within, because when you connect with the spirit man within, you're connecting with the one who is connected to the creator, okay? God himself was a creator. He created you in his image and his likeness. And if he created you in his image and likeness as a creator, that means you're also a creator. So you can create the situations you want in your life. You can create the ideas, the opportunities, the businesses you plan on starting, going back to school and creating something, making something that's going to be long lasting for not just your life, but for other people's life. So you can always change your programming. Think and Grow Rich is a good book. Rich Dad, Poor Dad is a good book. What You Say When You Talk to Yourself is a good book. The Compound Effect is a great book. Okay, The Slight Edge is also a great book. Those are just a few of my favorites. I got a lot of favorites, but those are just a few. Find positive books that's going to speak volumes in your life and be able to help you change the direction that you want to go, to change into the direction you want to go. The next thing you want to do is that you want to start getting some positive affirmations. When you start reading those type of books that's going to give you positive thoughts and images, you're going to also start coming up with some old positive affirmations that you can say about yourself. Write those down. and then say them every single day, okay? You want to be able to say those positive affirmations. That's the third thing. Positive affirmations that you speak over your life, okay? You got to have the action to back it up on top of that, but you have to have those positive affirmations to say about yourself. I always like saying, waking up in the morning and saying, this is going to be a great day. I am the best. I am the leader I'm a leader, and it attracts other leaders. I'm a believer and not a doubter. I'm the head and not the tail. I'm above and not beneath. I am a go-getter. One of my favorite sayings is, I, Daryl Glaze, am a successful, skillful entrepreneur, coach, and builder who always wins, praises God, and seizes opportunities. That's one of my favorite sayings I say over myself. What are you saying over yourself? What are you speaking over yourself, okay? Because whatever you speak over yourself shall come to pass. You gotta be able to say the right things over yourself. So you say those positive affirmations every day, so you start reaffirming the fact that this is who you are. When you say those things out loud on a regular basis, it starts to drive what's called a neurological groove in your head, and becomes part of you, where it gets down in your spirit and your soul, and you start believing it, and because of your belief, you start driving action in your life for change.